Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about something a little different from cameras. Today we're going to be talking about post-production and more specifically, music. I find music to be one of the most difficult parts of the post-production process. The reason why is it's either super expensive or it's really hard to find something good. Also, every client that I work with always has a different opinion of the music that you use. The music kind of determines the whole mood of your piece. And so it's really difficult to find something that fits the mood that you want without being custom. So I've used in the past things like Audio Jungle, Pond 5, Premium Beats, and MusicBed. All great services, and you can find really good stuff there. But you have to pay per song, and some of them are extremely expensive if you want that song in perpetuity, or if you're looking to use that song for a lot of different marketplaces, meaning for paid advertisement or showing in big conferences, all those things that usually with corporate videos, you have a lot of different uses for it. That brings us to Artlist. Artlist is one of the best, if not the best, stock music searchable, library on the internet that I've found. Everything is in perpetuity. Everything is totally covered for commercial use, for whatever. It's just complete blanket for everything that you could possibly use it for. So there's two main reasons I really like Artlist. Number one, it's extremely inexpensive. $200 a year gets you access to everything. They're always adding music to it, which is great. And I find the quality of the music is pretty on par with a lot of the more expensive type places. Down below, I have a link to Artlist, which is a referral link that gives you 2 extra months, and it also gives me 2 extra months. So if you want it for 14 months for $200, click the link down below, sign up, and you'll get 2 extra months, and then I'll get 2 extra months, which would be great. Enough talk, enough blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it, and let's show you what Artlist has to offer. Okay, so this is Artlist, but let me just kind of walk you through real quick everything. So over here you have you can choose between your mood, your video themes, your instruments, your genre, and then they have this great one called Spotlight, which gives you all of the kind of staff picks of the stuff that they've found that's new. This updates, I'd say every other month or so, with new artists and stuff. So it's a great way to just get a quick overview of what the Artlist people like, and you can I've found some really good stuff this way as well. It's pretty straightforward. You can also search by top download, newest, and staff picks. You can choose your tempo, you can choose your duration, and then you can decide if it has vocals or not. So some of the tracks do have vocals, and a lot of the tracks that do have vocals also have a instrumental version of the track, which is great. But that's all just kind of the overview, blah, 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 who cares? So this is what I love about it. When I'm going through and I'm listening to new music, and they add new music every month, and I've gotten to the point where I've kind of searched through the library pretty heavily over the last 8 or 9 months that I've had Artlist, you get kind of used to the songs that you hear a lot and the ones you really like. And the thing I love is I create my collections, and maybe it's something that I'm not super interested in at the time, that I'm not looking for a specific project, but I can add them to these little categories of the music that I really like, and then pick out the ones that I want to use later in projects. A big one, for example, let's say for Qualtrics, working with Qualtrics, these are all the videos that I'm like, oh, hey, this could work for a video later down the road, but maybe not for the project I'm working on right now. So I do absolutely love that. To do that, it's just these little buttons over here. You got I can add it to my category. And then of course you have your albums here, favorite albums, and these are all the albums that I've liked, and then my download history. And then you have my favorite songs. Now I used to just constantly add favorite songs here, but I found that this list just got longer and longer and longer, to the point where it was still really hard for me to find the music that I wanted. So that's why I added the My Collections section, and have been specifically, when I find a song that I like, even if it's not something I'm going to use, I add it into my collection. So that is by far the best part. And then, of course, it allows you to search by mood and everything like that and find some great happy music, because who doesn't like happy music? I bet this one's super happy. Now this is the part of the process that I feel like Artlist does not have down very well, and it is somewhat frustrating. So I found this song that I really like and I put it in my cart, and then let's say I come out here and I'm like, ooh, I really like this. Oh yeah. What corporate video doesn't need some nice tweaking strings, you know what I'm saying? So I add that to the cart, so I got 2 in there, and then I'm like, oh, let's see this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's some crazy guy on a kazoo, like a broken kazoo. You know, really, really talented with the kazoo. Anyway, I add that to the cart, and then here's the process that I find is way too many clicks. Way too many clicks. So then I'm like, click on the cart. Oh, sweet, this looks great. And I hit checkout. Oh, okay, well, I got the music is in my music. Oh, here it is, download history over here. Cool. And there they are. Oh, great, I'll click on it to download. And this is the part that's like, oh, there it is, okay. So I hit save. Well, I got one of them. Let's hit the next one. Oh, there it is. Save. See, so I had to click through like 4 times to get my songs actually downloaded. And when you're working in a project, I love the fact that Artlist doesn't have any watermarks or anything on their music. So I can download, 10 to 15 songs and put them all into my video track and test each one, and then say, oh, no, that one doesn't work, that one doesn't work. Oh, this one's okay, and I can try this one, and then I can get the client's opinion on it, and then everyone's happy and woo, excited, all that jazz. I do like that, but I do hate the fact that they have to go through all of these clicks just to download it. I wish they had a batch download where you add it all to your cart, you click on your cart, you hit checkout, and then there's an option, batch download, and it downloads them all into the one spot, maybe a zip file or something. But the fact that I have to go in and click on each song individually and wait quite a while if you're on a slower connection for this sucker to download to put it into your project. I don't like having to wait that long. A lot of the other sites that you have, you just click on the downloads as you go, and it's just boom, 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 boom. And here, it's like a little bit of a painstaking process to get through. So they do have kind of a nice search function. Real quick, I'll show you. We'll pick a video theme. Let's pick food, because who doesn't love food, right? And then an instrument that I like to listen to while eating food is piano. And a great genre for food is kind of, a jazz. Who doesn't like a jazz piano while eating your food, right? So you're going through and you're picking out your song. Ooh, I love that one. That's a great song. I'm gonna pick that one. So I pick it, and then this is one of the things I really appreciate about Artlist is like, this song's not perfect, maybe I can find something kind of like it. They give you all the tags over here. So it's like, you know what? You're right, acoustic drums, that's what I need. I click on it, boom, it adds to my tags up there. Super cool, really great function. I found awesome songs this way. Also, you can click on it and click on the album, and then it gives you all from this person, which is Kyle Preston, and it's taxi music. So apparently this guy likes to listen to this music while driving in a taxi. That has nothing to do with food unless you're eating food in the taxi, Kyle. I'm not eating food in the taxi. I don't trust taxis, because eating food in taxis is like eating food in a bathroom. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent. Okay, so that's kind of that. It's a little bit of the search function. One thing that kind of bugs me is like I always want to hit the back button to go places, but it kind of screws up your search if you do that. You have to hit this close button up here on the side to get back. So just know that. Navigation's not the greatest. And then the other thing that I wish they had is better keyword search. I find that their search is just like, you have to know the person's name, so I can type in Kyle. And let's see. Oh, Kyle Preston. Yeah, so I'll type in Kyle Preston. And then it'll give me all the albums and all the music from Kyle Preston, which is cool. But I wish I could just write in like, I'm looking for some upbeat, silly music, and they don't have it because it's not part of their tagging. I wish they had more options for artists to add keywords or things like that a lot of other sites allow you to search these random keywords that like, oh, I'm just looking for this, that maybe don't fit within the mood or video theme or instrument or genre or whatever tags that they have. So anyway, that, my friends, is Artlist. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend Artlist. They have great music. The music's high quality. To be able to download your music and have the rights to it across anything you want to use it for is awesome. Do note that they ask, for example, I have 2 licenses. I have one for me personally, and then one for Qualtrics. If you work for a corporation or a company, just make sure they have a separate license from you. But if you're working freelance, they say it's fine. If the freelance project comes to you and you use Artlist for that freelance project for that corporation, that's different than if you work there full time. Hey, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys like this. Please let me know in the comments below if this is something that interests you, if you want to see more videos like this. I can do more videos about post. I do a lot of editing, and I do a ton of color correction. Color correction's kind of, I do cinematography, DP stuff, and I do color correction. Those are the 2 main things that I do, and then editing is kind of in between there when needed. But I don't love editing. I do it because it's a necessity, not because I love it. But I do really love color correction, and I love cinematography. So if you want to see other videos like this about post or other services and stuff that I have found that have been super helpful, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to make some follow-up videos to this one. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Again, if you're interested, link in the description for Artlist, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Oh, I should have some outro music.